the masterpiece that I have concocted. Ignore all that stuff on the ground. And there's gonna be so many flies in here. But I literally had just enough space to put these 2 bins and then that wooden crate that has all of, like, here's your displays and all that stuff and tablecloths and everything that I need. And then like that one has like bags and other displays in it and plushies. And then my tables and my tents. Like I managed to do that. And then that's my skating stuff. And then like right here you have like all the wagon, the tent, chairs. Yeah, so I did great. I'm very proud of that. But it is market day today, and we are about to leave for the market. It's about like a 35-40 minute drive there. We live pretty close. It's by my boyfriend's house. And yeah, so it is 11:30 and setup starts at 12, and market starts at noon. So I will see you all during the setup.
Sorry, I'm not set up yet.
Shelby makes those.
Shelby?
Yeah, she made.
Okay, so these are all plushies and stuff.
Okay. Love on my camera.
Yeah, I made all of them over like a few months.
How long did it take you to make this one?
The big dragon,
Yeah,
he
that
probably took 12 hours. Each of the feet are like very specific, and so with doing all the details and stuff, it took me quite a long time.
60, 65.
Pretty good challenge.
Yeah, thank you.
How about this?
Those take me about an hour to do, with all like the details and making sure the eyes will stay in. Sometimes the eyes can be finicky.
What? Which one took you like the longest to make?
The green dragon for sure, 100%. He's
That's the biggest.
yes. He took 10 hours. He wasn't as detailed with the horns and all the spikes, but yeah.
Which one took you the least amount of time to make?
Probably the keychains and the little dragons, like the small ones right there. Those ones probably, yeah.
How long?
Dragons take me an hour. Keychains probably take me 30 minutes, depending on how many details are on there.
My favorite is what about this Mickey Mouse one?
What?
What about this Mickey Mouse one?
About an hour and a half.
I don't know what that is.
SpongeBob.
Yep. I made all the characters. I love them.
How long did it take you to make SpongeBob?
All of these are about hour and a half.
What about this like hamburger turtle?
About the same.
The boy
Hour
has
and a
lot of
half.
questions.
Yes. It's okay.
Can we go look over on the other thing?
We'll go walk around. We'll be back.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So it is officially the next day. It is after the market, and I didn't really get a lot of footage of the market because it was so busy. Like literally, I had kids coming in constantly, and obviously I take transactions on my phone, and I also tried to video on my phone, so I couldn't get any transactions, and I wasn't gonna ask my dad or my boyfriend to film me because I wouldn't be able to like be like calm and stuff. So, and it was from 2 to 6 p.m. and I actually ended up getting sales like before then, like around like 1:30. A bunch of people started coming over, like all the golfers and stuff. They were coming over and like checking people out and stuff. So I think I ended up getting my first sale like 1:30, 1:45, which was super cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go over all the best sellers and then what I ended up selling, like the entire list. Oh yeah, keychains are definitely 100% my best sellers. Most of my keychains were the like the 30-pack pattern of the Critterlings. If I have a picture of my keychains, I'll put them up, and then also if I have any pictures of what I sold, I will put a picture up right over here. So yes, Critterling keychains were definitely 100% my best seller. Everyone thought they were so cute, and then I also had a Baby Yoda free pattern on Instagram that I used. That was the second thing to sell, was my Baby Yoda keychain. So yeah, that sold. I had the the whale keychains that I had. I think almost all of those sold too. Because they were just like kids, they would keep coming up and like buying keychains from me, and I was like, thank you guys, like that's so nice. But yeah, I love the Critterlings pack of like patterns. They're all like so fun and like all unique. So I made like I think 12 keychains in total, and I ended up I think I made 12 critterling creatures, and pretty much all of them sold. So that was great. So keychains 100% were my bestseller. I think I sold 10 of them. And they were $6 each, or you could do 2 for 10. And a lot of people did end up doing the 2 for 10 deal, which was pretty cool. I wanted to try that out this time because I had a few people comment like, "Oh, you should like try the 2 for 10 keychain thing," and I was like, "Okay." And then I also had another deal, which was my characters. I had like 8 of them, I think. Yeah, I had 8 of them, and they were 8 for 1 or 2 for 15. So yeah, so I sold keychains were my number one bestseller for sure. The next were my mini dragons. Oh my god, the pollen. That's crazy. Okay, there was like a huge gust of pollen, just like a cloud of it, just going down the street. Okay, anyway. Next were my mini dragons. I do like these small ones. I have a picture of them. But they're small and I sell them for $10 each, and I do like a few different colors. This time, I don't know why, I just didn't really want to make them for this one, so I only had 3. I had a pink, a purple, and a blue one. All 3 of those sold. The kids loved like going around and like picking them up and stuff. And they're small, so you can like their tails. I don't put stuffing in the tails, so you can kind of like bend the tails and play with them and stuff. So those were definitely. I sold all 3 of those, and yeah, and then my geese. My geese have always done really well for me at markets. Like, and I love making them personally. I'm a big goose fan. So, I had 2 of those. Both of them sold. Everybody loved to look at them. So now I'm gonna go over everything that I have written down because I tried to keep up, but there was like us like randomly like 20 kids just like appeared out of nowhere and like decided to run to my booth, and I can't blame them because I have like the super sparkly tablecloths because I love them. But yeah, so it was super hard to keep up with the sales because I would sell something and like a lot of the transactions were cash, and so I wouldn't like I'd forget to like log them in Square. And so and then I would like sit down with my boyfriend, and then I'd be like, what did I just sell? Like I don't remember. But I tried to get most of them on here. Um so yeah. So my first sale was the Cinderella doll. People really like to look at the princesses also. Cinderella at 1:30 was the first thing to go. Like this girl just she kept coming back and like staring at her, and I was like, okay, I wonder if she's gonna buy her. And she did. She ended up buying the Cinderella, which was super sweet, honestly. Like, yeah, she was very excited about it. I was like, that's nice. And then I sold 2 keychains. I sold a chick keychain, and then I sold the Baby Yoda one. And then Ariel was next. The Ariel interaction was super sweet. My dad was sitting next to me, and like the girl was like all the way over there, like in the field, and there, you could like see her like holding Ariel and like just like swinging her hair around and stuff, and it was so cute. So yeah, she definitely loved the Ariel. And then I sold another 2 keychains, which was the 2 for 10 deal. I don't remember what these ones were. And then I sold 2 mini dragons, but to different boys, or maybe they were girls. I can't remember. So yeah, they bought the mini dragons, and then both my geese sold like that. It was one of them one person came and then took them, and then like another like older woman came. She was like, "Do you have another goose?" And I felt so bad because I wanted to make more, and I was like, "No, I'm sorry, I only have one." So, yeah, she didn't buy it, but another kid did. And then the burger turtle and then a panda keychain sold next, and then Mike Wazowski More keychain, another keychain. Oh yes, the shark in, no, the chick in a shark costume. This pattern by Blossom Moon Crafts or Crochet, I can't remember. Her name is Blossom Moon. I know that for sure. I have bought almost all of her chick patterns. I love making them. Like, they are all so cute. I didn't really have enough yarn to make the other ones because I wanted to have like an entire like wooden container full of them. I didn't end up making them because I didn't have enough yarn, but if you are looking for a fun interactive pattern, Blossom Moon Crafts or Crochets, her chicken costume pattern, literally perfect. Literally perfect. And then I sold another mini dragon, and this kid, he only had $8, and so I just let it go because he was super nice. He already came and like bought something else from me, and so I was like, you can just have it, like I'll let it go for 8. Yeah, so he bought that, and then my blue triceratops, which I've had for like almost a year now, finally sold. And then the sister bought Kirby. My little land turtle was bought. He was the last one. I had 4 of them from my first market, and then the blue one was the one that was left, and she bought it. She was so excited about it, and it was very cute. And then 2 keychains sold next. This one made me so sad. So this lady came up to my booth, and she was like, she was looking at all my dragons, and I thought she was going to get my other one, like my flower one that I had, and I was pretty excited about that. And then she looked at Green Bean, my big light green dragon that I loved so much and I wanted to keep for myself, but he's like a eye-catching piece, so I like to bring him, and I charged $125 for him. She came and she looked at him. She's like, I want that one. And I was like, what? Are you sure? And she was like, yes. And then I was like, can I give you a hug? Because $125, like, that's kind of crazy. For me it is anyway. But yeah, so I gave her a hug, and then she ended up buying Green Bean. She just picked him up and left, and she was pretty excited about it, and I was kind of heartbroken, but like also extremely excited because I mean, like, that is like a big ticket item. That's like my first like really big like sale. So Green Bean sold, and that kind of like kind of made me super sad because I loved him. And then, oh, this one was also kind of interesting. My mini whales, like my little like small jumbo ones, were like, nobody wanted to buy them. I got one sale of a mini whale, and it was the light blue one, but like they usually do super well for me. Like usually I sell like 2 to like 3 or 4. I don't want to say like 2 to 3 because I feel like I've sold more than that in the past, but like only one sold for me today, and like nobody really like picked them up or like tried to touch them and stuff. So I'm gonna have to think of a different way to display them maybe. But yeah, so the whales did not do the best. And then I sold a strawberry duck, my little strawberry duck pattern, and then my grandma texted me and after the market, and she was wondering how many chicks I had left, and so she's taking my other 4, and then my my Belly Babies Bunny by Sweet Bean Crochet. That's her pattern, and I was so excited about those. I wanted to make them so bad, and then they did not sell for me. So that was interesting. But my grandma is buying the Belly Babies Bunny and then all 4 of my other chicks, and I have to make another Belly Babies Bunny. So I guess that could count, maybe. And then I sold my realistic octopus. I will say I only had one, but like both of these octopuses that I've had sell so well for me. Like every single time I bring them, they're sold. And I don't know why, this is a free pattern. I don't remember the pattern's name, like the designer's name, but I mean, every single time I bring these to a market, they sell. Like, I brought them to my garage sale. Was I'm not really gonna count that as my first ever market, but I had it displayed for my second ever market, and it sold immediately, pretty much. Like, everyone really liked to look at it. They thought it was super cool. And then I decided to make another one for this one, and it sold. Like, she picked it up and she's like, yes, I need this. So I was like, cool. And I charged $15 for the first one, which I think I charged even less than that. And then for this one I charged $20 because it was bigger, and I kind of upped my prices just a little bit for this market. And because I used to have a lot of like $7 items, and I would run out of change like that. Like, every time I was out of change. And so I decided to like keep them higher a little bit for like the $10 stuff, and it ended up selling extremely well. Like, these kids loved the plushies, and there was another crochet vendor. She was across and like all the way down from me. I was second, and then she was one of the last of like the first row, and I was the second in the second row. And I mean, I did see a few kids run around with her stuff, but like not a lot. And I went to her booth, and her booth looked super good. So I was extremely nervous, like, if I was gonna do well. And she was so nice. Like, yeah, I hope she did well. But yeah, I know my prices were probably just a little bit cheaper than hers. So that probably was why I was getting so much more attention. But yeah, she was so cool. Super nice. And then, yeah, so I sold an octopus, and then the last thing I had down was a hippo. These ones, I won't, this pattern is by, Raining Charms. It's her free, YouTube tutorial. And I loved making it. Like, I sat in my chair for like 4 hours and made like 8 hippos. Like, I loved making them, but they did not sell well for me. Like, I still have pretty much, I don't have all of them left over, but I have like still a decent amount. And so like, I was just like, okay, so that's weird. 'Cause I thought they're so cute, but I guess others don't think the same. And then I'm sure I've sold more than that, but that's just kind of like what I remember to write down. So yeah, that was the market recap. And then for my grand total of how much I made $416, which I thought was so good. And I know I did not put the prices up, like, I did not say the prices with the items, but it would be a lot of recurring numbers, and I didn't really want to do that. But I had written down 22 sales. I think it was definitely more than that. I know it was 100% more than that. But yeah. So I think it was an extremely successful market. I have to say, like, I had a great time. The vendors there, my vendor neighbors were so nice. Like, my signs kept falling down, and then my one neighbor came and like rescued my signs and put double-sided tape down. And then, like, she was just like everybody's best friend there. Like, she was so cool. And then the other people like gave me more tape because we forgot some, and I knew I forgot it. I was like, I completely forgot tape, and then I didn't go and get any. Yeah, so she was super cool. Everyone there was so nice. And oh my gosh, actually, hold on, I will be right back. I need to show you guys. So I ended up we bought a little bit more, but I don't want to like show everything, otherwise we'd be here forever. But we got my family some gifts, and then we got my dogs these really, like, honestly, they do smell like pretty good. We got like dog treats and stuff for the dogs. And then, so there were a few, I think they tried to have like 2 of like every kind of vendor. So they had like hats, t-shirts, they had earrings, they had candles, they had cookies, cupcakes, And then they had 2 drink vendors, which I've never seen before. Like, I've never had like a market where they had drink vendors. They had dirty soda there, and then they had coffee. Blaine was going to Blaine is my boyfriend. Blaine was going to get me coffee, but I was like, no, I don't want coffee, because my mom was bringing me some, and I was just super hungry. And not even gonna lie to you, the country club food, so good. It was kind of cold because we kind of forgot to pick it up, but that's okay. So yeah, I ended up getting the dirty soda one, and they made it out of energy drinks. So I got the cherry alani with, like, I don't know, Blaine went and got it for me. So he, I don't really know what was in it. It was so good, like, so amazing. It tasted amazing. I was so excited to drink it, and it was so cool. Like, I don't know why I didn't take a picture of it, but it was like, it was in like a plastic cup, and they put like a can, like a pop can, like, top on it, and like you could drink it like it was pop, or soda. I don't know how people say it. I say pop. But yeah, it was so good. And then Blaine ended up getting like the blue one, like the blue raspberry one. That one was super good, and like she put like gummy sharks in it. And it was super cool. But yeah. And then, so there were these people there. I'm going to show their business card because almost dropped them. There were these people there. They had so many racks of earrings, and Deb went over there and she was like, they have all types of Disney ones. And so I was like, do they have Rapunzel? They did. And I was going to get the super big ones, but my ears do not do well with like all of like the heavy stuff. And so these are the ones that I got. The freaking sun and like the sun and the frying pan. I thought they were so cute, and they had different ones. And then this is their business card, by the way. It's mirrored. Maybe it like is right on screen, but like, so definitely go check them out. They have like, they told me 300 pairs of earrings listed on their website, so go check them out. Hold on. And then my mom ended up buying me these ones because I mean, like, they're so pretty. But these ones I also really liked, and so she's like, oh, get them for you. And then we also got vases. There were such pretty, like, they painted oyster shells, and they were super pretty. So my mom got one for my grandma. Yeah, she got one for my grandma, and then she got a vase for my aunt. So that was the market. It was super good. I had such a great time. I'm sorry I didn't get a lot of footage of like everything. It was so busy constantly, and I was hanging out with Blaine, and I was talking to his family, and friends came over, and it was all around such a good time. Oh, and then another thing, this lady was walking around passing out like QR codes to a different market, and it's for like a charity event, and so it's on May 2nd. And then she came up to my booth. She's like, hi, we would love to have you at this market. We're looking for more like art vendors. And I was like, absolutely, 100%. Just like, that's what I needed. And they don't require a business license. So obviously I'm like, 100%, I'll go. So I signed up this morning. And yeah, so now I have a market on May 2nd. I have a garage sale in 2 weeks that I have to get ready for, because sometimes the last time I did a garage sale, I made like $130 from it, and I didn't really have a lot of stuff, so I sold a little bit. There's a bee. Yeah. Oh look, it's a bird. See anymore. Okay, yeah. So that was everything, and I am very happy with how it went. So yeah. I am extremely happy and excited, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the market recap, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.